36 Brix here, and this is my city. Let's check it out.
How about now? There we go. I'm sorry. Some reason OBS switched my mic to default. So sorry about that. So let me Say all that again. So, first and foremost, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate all the love and support. It really does mean a lot to me. Me for Prime Minister, thank you so much. You've got my vote. Um, so basically, what's been going on? Sorry, I haven't been so consistent yet again, and I really should be, and I'm really, really sorry. Um, there's just a lot going on right now as far as the end of the year, end of the school year stuff. Because so first and foremost, I have two daughters that are in um, middle school. One just promoted and is now going to be in high school. My wife is a teacher as well, so it's her end of the year stuff. Plus, she transitioned right into summer school teaching, so she's been working on that. We've been trying to get that thing going. Um, and just with all of that stuff, I just haven't been able to get out here. Plus, we've been working on the garden, so I have a little bit of updates. Princess, how are you? Thank you for being here. Saw some great pictures of you guys hanging out at Brick World Chicago. Wish I could have been here, been there. I might be trying to save up maybe for next year if I can. Thank you for the lurk. Have fun at work, and hope to see you later. But so there's been a lot going on as far as just trying to get everything situated, plus the heat and just yeah, trying to get business for my work. As some of you guys, if you guys were here before, I am going for my teaching certificate. It's the CTE credential, not the general credential. So I will potentially, if everything goes well and I can achieve it, then I might be teaching photography. I might be teaching, um, media relations. I might be teaching customer service or sales. I'm gonna essentially try to get any and all credentials I can through my work experience or through my experience from working for the last 25 years. Which makes me feel super old. So, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm not going to be building. I'm not going to be sorting, well, of sorts. I'm just going to be cleaning and organizing. As you guys can see, I have tons of stuff that is piling up, and it has to be organized. I need to organize it. I mean, it's just if I give you or if I change the viewpoint on this camera and show you, um, let me bring this out real quick. So, sorry for the shoddy camera work. So it's hard for me to even step into here. I mean, it looks like a lot of space because this is wide angle, but I mean, if you look at my foot, like there's barely enough space to get in here. So I've got this to organize and then panning around. This is everything that's like around my chair that like sometimes I bump into, and then I'm going to slowly spin so I don't make anybody sick. I have stuff down here. I have stuff over here to organize and sort. It's just all over the place. It really is. So it's kind of been difficult, excuse me, to kind of just sit down. And that doesn't even include if I pan over this side, there's all this stuff that I need to organize and sort. So that's essentially what I'm going to be doing today. Excuse me. So I encourage you guys to chat. I mean, so in hope that I really do wish there was a way that like the chat could be read to me um, via a bot or something. If anybody, if you guys know anything about like an app or an extension or something I can add to OBS to where it'll read the chat for me, please let me know. Whisper me a link or something like that, because I would love to get that working, because there's times where I want to work on my city because I haven't worked on my city in a long time. There's times I want to work on my city, and I just really can't because in addition to like I can work on my city, but that means I can't actually check out what's going on. I do have a TV up there that I could probably figure out as far as just having that logged on to, you know, the Twitch channel or the YouTube channel or something and to see, but I won't be able to see everything. Like I won't be able to see everybody talking. So, that's kind of the plan today. My sinuses are already going wild. Which I know they're gonna go even more wild. So I do apologize. So I'm gonna rotate to my city. That way you guys, well, so you guys can't really see. Well, we'll start on this angle. We'll start here and then we'll switch it to my main city, and then we're gonna move a lot of stuff because the thing also is I wanna build the other tables. I've had the materials to build the tables for 4 months now, I think 3 months now, and they're just sitting there, and it's because I've been working on other stuff. So, but I want to rearrange things and I want to get things situated and I want to get back to coming out here and doing more. It's just been difficult. There's just been a lot going on. All positive though. Well, most all. There's been a couple negative, but I mean that's life, right? Thought I'd find someone. So I'm gonna unplug because it should be charged. Even the test of time, nothing good bite. It's meant for you. So I'm gonna be organizing, just getting this stuff out of my butt. Chasing there with hopes and dreams and still under the stars. But if you guys have something you guys want to talk about, I know there's been a lot of what's it called? There's been a lot of new sets that have come out. There's been a lot of events. I mean, Brick World Chicago is, I can probably condense this. Imagine. I can probably condense this. Let's see. Just so I could be right here next to you. Oh, heart's close to mine. Heart is divine, meant for you and I know. Chasing them hopes. Yeah. And then at some point, I gotta move all this stuff because this wall here doesn't. I'm gonna shoot here. This wall here actually doesn't have power right now. Oh man, I don't know what's tripping it. Yeah, I just condensed that. Everything is happening just what I imagined. Imagine what it would feel like. Ties. And if we get a lot of this stuff done, I might pop a set. I might belong with all alone. Well, I don't mind waiting. I've been waiting forever, right here for this moment between you and I. Just what I imagined. But most likely, I'm gonna be working on all this shit. Little update on the on the garden is going really good. Very happy with the progress. We have actually decided to expand it, which is going to be a lot of fun. But we want to finish this stage. It's basically like right now we're in phase, I think we're in phase 3. So phase 4 will be kind of next. Well, it depends on the situation, but most likely we're going to start phase 4 immediately. But just, kind of work on it maybe a little by little. But we're basically going to be expanding. So the garden, if you can see me back here, the garden is all along this wall, and we're actually going to be wrapping it over here as well, pending everything goes well. Where's got to give this relationship? It's older, older. All right. But yeah, so that's let's see. Squirrel count 2024. We're at 27 squirrels, 2 rats, and 2 chipmunks. And you can definitely tell the change in them attacking our garden. There's definitely a change. There's definitely a change. I'm gonna see. I gotta set those up. Those are these. I have 35 of these that I have yet to put together. There's just, like I said, there's a lot. There's a lot that I want to do. There's a lot that I'm, struggling to get done. I'm looking for the lids, because I'm not seeing any of the lids. In your life, want it all. Oh, there's a couple right there. Alright, they're hiding. It's now or never. Yes. Oh. Never. I'm making progress. Nothing at all. Oh, there's another lid. Jeez, I've got lids all over this place. there's a box of lids there too. Okay. I got a rock in my shoe. Damn it. And I gotta get rid of all these boxes, which will be a plan today. Because with all these boxes here, it gets cluttered and I can't do stuff. All right. Oh. The importance of lids. Okay. Put that there for now. Okay, so there are a couple bins. There are some lids. There is a brick head that I was sorting with. Put all those pieces back together. What is... Oh. Huh. Oh, there's like two bins of... Or two boxes of... Shit. Definitely making progress. Meant to be. Don't care who you are, where you're from. Okay, I'm almost. Well, I'm not almost. I'm not almost anything. Alright, I'm gonna stay in this section for a minute and just clean up this area. So lids. Now here's all the lids. Alright, this is for the new build. And this is for the new build. This is a bunch of stuff to sort. Just put that there. Hey! Alright, let's see. Excuse me. Like I'm telling you, I have a ton of parts. Sorry, my sinuses are going crazy. But I am making progress. Alright, I'm Gonna take a quick break because I need to go to the restroom. So give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Oh. Okay, still working on this section here. Alright, so here are. But if you guys have any kind of topics or interests or anything that you guys want to talk about, please let me know. Because I'm just sorting and organizing. Since I have a bin. Ah. day. Beautiful girl went down the street with bright down eyes. There's someone down to the crown. Red dancers found Mama the sun. Senorita, I feel here for you. Oh, this man's, well, you don't have to. He doesn't love you, I can tell by his charm. This real love, my mind, will slow it down. Every time the sun thing I found. It was blue, it blew to fly. So right of the crown. Heaven is be found. Mama, listen. I feel here for you. There's things you don't have to. He doesn't love you, I can tell by his charm. If he is real love, he can be in my arms. Ah, ah, arms. Ah, ah, arms. Ah, arms. To your eyes. Money can't buy. Pretty girl, ever have to, senorita, be here for you. When there's things you don't have to. He doesn't love you, I can tell by his charm. Feel his real love, I'm playing my. Alright, I. I don't think I registered these points. So we will check. And I like these for the Chinatown, so I will Town World. I didn't. Town girl, living in an uptown world. Cool. I'm kind of curious. I'll throw that in there. Let's see. Sorry. As you guys know, if I get something in my head, I have to look it up right now. And I was thinking about this unit here behind me. And what I want to do with it, because I have to take everything down. And if I'm going to take everything down, I might change things up. See, it doesn't. What hinge do they? Does it say? See it. Rotary. Rotary hinge. Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's under swivel plate. Let you go. Made for mine. There we go. Mental. And I find it. Look it like you do. Just and hide it. Oh. Angel. Phone rings. And we're on the other side. Wheels on mine. So we don't really much time. I wanna be right. Oh, you look so meant for mine. Help it. Your mama need you. Alright, I will add to list. Alright, for now. Okay, so I found what I was looking for. Where's the surface? Sorry about that. Okay, so that gives me a good idea. Okay. Alright, back to this. Way, way, was what a break us. I should have believed in. The dark. Alright, so since the start, you don't ever try to save me. You don't ever cry. Stay. Is that kind of better? Alright. What is this? Oh, these are all... Okay, bags. And... Oh. Okay. That's all fake Lego. Let's see. What can I do? 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 What the hell? All right, again, making some progress. All right, these are all minifigures and minifigure parts. except these. Since I have a bin, I'm going to fill a bin. Baby, I know by now there's a day either way. Feel for you, baby, I know. Okay. Oh, baby, yeah. To the rain, just my feeling my pain. As I'm losing my mind when you're not around. It's all because of you. After the rain. Sorry. That's my fear. So these are all. It's all because sunshine after the rain from my pain. Alright, so these are all minifigures. And I think what I'm going to do is move. Some of this stuff over. So that's that. Take this off. That's receipt. Alright, and then I'll organize these. Alright. So for now, be the meaning lonely. I don't need these as well. rotating this stuff down. Oh. Cool. So now minifigures can go up. That's not the lid for that. But this is, I believe, yeah. Ah. Where did I put that bin? Oh, it's... I think that's it right there. Okay. That's all Star Wars. Just to set those back there for now. These are all... Yeah, these are all minifigures. And that is not... It looks like the right size. But that goes to... No, that doesn't. Yep, that goes to that. Alright. So again, definitely making progress. Definitely making progress. Alright, so we're gonna add to this bin. We're gonna take out these pieces, throw all the cobwebs out. Alright. And I think, does this lid... No, it doesn't. No, that doesn't either, so I will have to find this lid, but in the meantime, can throw these minifigure pieces in here. Trying to see if there's a lid that doesn't match up that somewhere. Probably somewhere. And since I'm moving around, does that work? Good visual of my junk. Just saying. All right. So, so how about we do that? Does that work? Yes, that does. All right. So we're moving around the room here. Move this stuff. These are just lids. Yeah, as you can see, lots and lots of stuff. All right, so that is another bin. These are more parts to sort. Both of these bins are. Where to put it, where to put it, where to put it. Alright, well, these are actually a current project, so versus this isn't. So I will put that there for now. I will set that as a, just as a, this is where it's going to go right now. Alright, and then I will move this. I've got to get down there for parts. The heads will roll. Alright, so even this, I'm not sure where to stick it. I know some of you are probably like, well, bend over. Alright, so I'm going to put that there. Again, this is a project I'm working on, and I will put that there. Okay, making progress. Put that there, and grab a lid or something to get all these parts out. Let me move this. All right. Making progress. Doot, 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 doot. All right, these are projects, project bins. All right, so wrapping around. As you can see, I mean, if you were here when we started, this was all covered. So slowly go around, not to... Still have some stuff down there. Still, of course, have a bunch of stuff on my desk. So I'm going to get to that real quick. And then I have a couple bins down there. And then I need to get that project off of the ground. But as you guys can see, it definitely making some progress on the floor. I mean, you can see my foot. Now you can see the floor. All right, so move this around. I'm going to work on my desk a little bit here. So I'm going to change the viewpoint to just this. And then I'll situate that camera after. All right. So I'm going to move this stuff back so that I can organize this stuff. Now this is the current project I'm working on. No, this is not. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's part of the current project. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to slide that in there. And I'm going to put this back over here. So that's a current project that I'm working on. And that's trash. Okay, so in addition to that, all right, I probably don't need that book, but I'll throw it there for now. This is also part of the current project that I'm working on. So what we will do is condense. All right. So that goes there. Let's see, will that fit? Of course not. All right. So I'll set that aside and put that in there. Okay. And then I will rearrange this so that I can fit that better. And then I will put this on top, and then that'll fit there. Making progress, people. Okay. Again, gonna put these here so that I can condense. Okay. All right. Put this here. Okay, so these are all gonna be for sale. So I will put those there. All right. Not sure what's going on with that. I can't remember. Probably was working on an idea and then I'll just add that. Alright. Cool. Making progress. Alright, so color code these real quick. That needs to be taken apart. No, puppy gone. Blue goes up there. One of those. Condense these because I don't need this. I will keep them in plastic, but I will. Alright, so green, sand, and I will divide these by the ones that are covered and ones that are not. Cool. Alright, and these are all green. Green. These are all blue. I think these should all be covered. These are fine like that. Okay. Okay, so got those, and I think I'm gonna put them up top because they're not something I need right away. So let me grab that. Remember you taught me how to live to live in no man, no cry. Losing my mic here. Alright, these are just lids. You ever go to Cantor's? All my friends are saying go to there when in LA. Just a minute. I could probably say no. I don't know if it's a bar or I don't know what that is. Cantor's, it sounds like a bar. I'm not much of a drinker, and thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm just kind of doing my thing. It's a deli. And Andrew, welcome, dude. Appreciate it. No, I haven't. I have never heard of Cantor's, but that's probably because, to be honest, I try to stay away from LA as much as possible, if I can, just because LA has kind of gotten really crazy. The homeless population, crime, it's just a ridiculous mess. But let's look it up because I am curious. Not enough for you. All right. It's called Cantor's. Excuse me. Huh. All right, so here's Cantor's, and we're just gonna look at pictures. That looks really good. That sandwich looks amazing. It's on Fairfax. Let me see. This is their Facebook page. Oh, you can't even see it. Sorry. Photos. I'm not big on coleslaw on a sandwich, but that looks good. The meat portions look great. Bakery and deli. Mark Cantor. Who? I've never, I've never, I've never been there, but I'm always down for a good deli, to be honest. And he's got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for all this stuff. That's cool. I mean, that's a 5-time. Slash and all them. That's cool. Guns N' Roses. Where's the food? I should go to a Lego store while in LA thinking Glendale. Glendale is good. And that's the good part is there's so many now cuz you've got Glendale, you've got Century City, you've got Anaheim, you've got Topanga, you've got uh if you want to go south, you got South Coast Plaza, you have Mission Viejo. If you want to go east, you have Ontario. Um, there's so many options now. Want to get at least one stamp for my Lego passport? That's awesome. I screwed up. Well, and it's not, so it sucked because so a couple years ago we actually did a Lego store uh we did a Lego store tour. So we started off at Lego. This was like March of COVID, when COVID first hit. This was 2020. And there was a 3-day holiday. We went on a Monday. I think it was like February or March, something like that, when everything was starting to shut down. We went to the went to Legoland here in California. We started there because of the big store. It was great because it was like National Lampoon's Vegas or National Lampoon's um, vacation because we rolled up and there was nobody in the parking lot. We thought it was closed, but they had the amusement park closed, but you could still go in and shop and you didn't have to pay for parking, which was great. Um, so you could go in and shop, and then they had Pab cups, but they had minifigures, and they were guaranteed 20 minifigures a cup, and but the rest were all generic parts. But what was great is they were all generic kind of minifigures, and they were like just city fillers, which was great. And the cups were a little bit more expensive. They were like I think $40 or $50 a cup, but it was like happily paid because of all the minifigure parts. So we went there first. Then we hit the 2 stores in San Diego. So that's 3. Then we came up. We hit Mission Viejo, South Coast Plaza. We hit Glendale. Century City had not were not uh, was not up yet. We were going to hit Topanga, but Disney decided to close early. Instead of closing at 10, they closed at 8. So we skipped Topanga and we hit Anaheim. Okay? We technically met at the Ontario store, but we didn't actually go in. That's our home store. So, um, so that's what? One, two, three. South Coast, South Coast, Mission Viejo. We hit Glendale, and then we hit Anaheim. So we hit 7 stores in one day. I thought we hit more. There were 9, but we hit 7. So that was a lot of fun. But the reason for my story is we get to Anaheim, we tell them what we're doing. We did call ahead. But we were like informing the manager, and I forgot his name, and he goes, "Oh, so where's your Lego passport?" And I go, "What?" And he goes, "You have your Lego passport, right?" And I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And he goes, and he pulls out the Lego passport, and he goes, "This? They didn't give you one?" And I said, "No." Like I was pissed because we had spent the whole day going to all of these Lego stores to realize we could have gotten a special stamp in our passport, and the last store that we went to told us about the damn stamp. The scenes where Clark goes nuts is always fun. Oh, absolutely. Which is hilarious because, so I don't know if you know much about that movie, but the park is actually Santa Anita Raceway. As far as them driving under the tunnel and getting to the parking lot, that's Santa Anita Park or Santa Anita. But they filmed it at Six Flags Magic Mountain, which was fun, especially in Christmas. I love the National Lampoon movies. I loved the National Lampoon movies. I could care less about. Um, I could really care less about. What's his name? Um, the remake where it's like Rusty and his family, but the originals, Vegas Vacation, is good. I liked that one. I didn't really care for European Vacation, but I did like the original, and then I liked Vegas, and then I liked Christmas. Those were good. I didn't really care for Europe, and then it kind of bugged me that they kept changing the actors. But I mean, I get it if the actors didn't want to do it or whatever the reason might be. Okay, so definitely making progress. I feel like I need to tackle the backlog wall as well because it's a mess. But I don't know if you guys can see it. What was a joke? What was a joke? The reboot being trash was a joke? No, I don't. I actually don't disagree with you. I mean, look, listen. I always go into movies with the mindset of like they are for entertainment, right? Like that's my actual. So if the movie isn't good, as long like I don't look at the writing, I don't look at like special effects, I don't. If the movie like if I'm entertained, then I'm happy. If that makes sense. Like I want to be entertained. If I'm entertained at least a little bit, then uh Anthony Michael Hall was willing to come back for European, uh, but the daughter couldn't or would not, so they always recast the kids extra or as a running joke. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I can see, especially around that time, Anthony Michael Hall. he blew up. Like around that time, he blew up like crazy because he was doing like all of these things, and I need to go to the restroom again. So I'm gonna take a minute. But Anthony Michael Hall, I can definitely see wanting to come back because he was super big. Um, Now whether they were able to come to terms as far as pay and all that stuff, I don't know. But I could see him wanting to come back because from what I understand, he had a lot of fun and he loved working with was it Chevy Chase? I think that's his name. um, but what's her name? I the girl that played the daughter, I could see why she may not have come back because she wasn't happy with her looks at the time. She was a little heavier set and all of that, which she looked fine to me. But I mean, it's all about their perception and their reality. So, but I could see that why she wouldn't come back. Plus, she was big. She's always been big into um, the stage, like Broadway and stuff. So I could understand if like she was busy doing that. As far as I heard, it was a done deal, but they decided to recast because of the daughter. Right. I could see why she wouldn't want to come back. They didn't. I mean, they portrayed her as a stupid pothead, um, and the actress, like she was big into Broadway and stuff like this. Now the only thing she's really doing is name that tune, um, which I like that show. But listen, I need to go to the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna put on the thank you screen, and then I will be back. So hopefully we'll see you guys back here in a few minutes. It won't take me that long. All right, sorry about that. I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. I like Name That Tune, but I mean, I think it was a mistake for her to not come back. But I mean, I think that if given another opportunity to take on that role, because if you look at, I mean, the first one wasn't too much about the two kids. Cousin Eddie came back. Well, yeah, Cousin Eddie came back every single movie. Um, I mean, it's kind of one of those he didn't. Hey, BPT! Except Europe. Oh, I thought he was in Europe, at least for a cameo. How's it going, BPT? Haven't seen you in a minute. What's up? What was I doing? Oh, these can be closed out. All right. So what we're doing today is we're just organizing. How you been? Man, it's been a roller coaster. Still looking for work. I can't, still looking for a job. Have some prospects. I'm gonna try to get my CTE credential. But we'll see. But yeah, it's just been yeah, it's been a lot. Ups and downs. Ups and downs. Ups and downs. Oh, okay. So we are cleaning. Let me throw all these bags in this box with all the rest, and then I'll sort the stuff later. So yeah, we've just been sorting and cleaning up the room a bit. Wow. I think I'm gonna tackle this backlog wall. I think it needs to be a little bit more organized. Yeah, I didn't book anything real solid this year until like March. I have like I have what's it called? I have as of right now I have two weddings that I have booked. One at the end of October and the other at the beginning. And then I have a client that has said that they're going to book but they are not really prepared to book until the end of the month. And I don't count my chickens before they hatch. So, and then I've got a buddy who is a DJ who he said he's got two photo booth only bookings for me. But again, they haven't been like I haven't signed contracts, I haven't been paid. Um, but I know him. He's going to come through, so I'm not necessarily worried um, about that. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. That's cool. Um, so things are cool. Things are kind of looking up, but I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's it hasn't been going the way I would have liked um as far as a bounce back. But we'll see. I mean, I keep saying that every year. We'll see. That's all we can really do, right? But if you've got, because I know you're really solid on video, man. If you're willing to throw me a couple bones, man, say I will too. Cause I'm okay on video. I'm just not great at video. Um, I'm better at photography. I'm better at the photography portion, but video, I mainly stick to documentary style video because I'm not good with all of the editing and all of the other stuff. Do you know Premiere? No, I don't. No, I do not. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Or Avid? No, I don't. I don't, sir. I'm gonna just put these on there because, see, I'm building today. I use oh shit, what do I use? I can't remember. I it's like director. Shit. Cyber um I've used the program for years and I'm spacing on the damn name. A lot of people are looking for freelance assistant editors, but you need to know those programs very well. And it's I'm trying to look up the program now because it's on my other computer, so I can't just look it up. Okay, so it's not. They're playing assistant editor. Oh, yeah. What am I hearing? Oh. Okay, so it wasn't there. Let me see. 2016. Pretty sure it was around there that I bought the damn program. Yes, Cyberlink Director Suite 5. That's what I use. Cyberlink Director. I like the program. It's a good program. I was drawing a blank. I Samurai, hey baby, come on. I loved you. All right, so I'm gonna start working on my backlog. So I'm gonna move this fan. I don't know if how my backlog camera is. Hold on, I know you're hearing the air, because it's. So sorry about that. Let me see how my backlog is looking. My backlog camera. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Editors, I mean they're $500-600 on their own, and I'm sure they do a good job. It's just I would have to up my pricing, and obviously, like I'm comfortable with the pricing that I'm at. I might lower it a little bit, but that's the thing. It's hard when you have to stick to kind of a pricing gauge because unfortunately prices go up, but the market doesn't allow for pricing increases. Damn it. I mean, because customers, they want $10,000 worth of video skills, but they only want to pay $1,000, and that becomes a problem. I'll be back eventually. Don't worry. Are you BPT? I haven't. It's been hard for me to log on to other people because I've been working on so many things. Have you taken a hiatus as well? I mean, I took a pretty long hiatus. All right. So I need to move this way. Some of these things I just need to take apart. Does this still have parts in it? Holy cow, it does. Alright, Alright. I don't want to blast you with the... Alright. Let's see. I've been focusing on pickleball career. Hey, whatever works. Alright, so... do Lego ideas. So, no. A lot of these are GWBs. Sorry. I'll be like, staying up and wait for me. is love. And little sets. And yeah, some of these like I just need they're just parts at this point. And then some of this stuff I need to I don't even know if I'm keeping or I mean cuz a lot of this GWP stuff I was planning on doing giveaways if my channel got to a certain point, but my channels aren't growing, so they're just sitting here. Oh. But I can move these over. And that will give me a bit more room. All right, so let me do this. Because I know a lot of these are part packs at this point. Because I've already started to go through them and get rid of. I mean, I got hidden side stuff, I got city stuff, like it. Oh, and then I got broken stuff. Headless Weevil, hello, hello. How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. How are you? Did I see that you had gone to Brick World Chicago? Did I see that, or was that somebody else? I apologize. I don't understand. BPT, you didn't go to Brick World, did you? Too much, but baby, I know. Princess did, and I know Matt did, and I saw a bunch of the big dogs did. Doing pretty good this summer on the college campus. They put me at a Chick-fil-A on campus since there was no spots open at the two convenience stores that are open during the summer. Ah, I gotcha. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy you're working. That's always a plus. Making money is always good. But so it's the first time I've ever worked fast food in my entire life. I worked fast food for like a minute, and I've pretty much vowed to never go back. Um, it's just, I mean, it's just horrible. Especially now here in California, because there's can I get political Is it okay if I get political real quick? The entitlement of employees at this point, these these especially the younger generation, where they are, I mean, $20 an hour for a fast food job. I mean, and then they don't want to do anything while they're there. We had gone to um we had gone to an Ono barbecue, and this little twit at the register, my daughter walks up, asks for a napkin, and this girl calls another, is literally standing like in front of the napkins, like walks up, says, "Hi, can I help you?" And my daughter says, "Hey, can I get some napkins?" And she says, "Yeah, just a minute." Turns around, has the napkins right there in front of her, starts looking at something else, and tells another employee to cover the front while she walks away. The napkins were literally right here. And it's like, really? And you want $20 an hour? It's like, I'm sorry, but what the fuck, man? And you guys know me, I don't really cuss, but it's like, what the hell? Like, I don't get it. I mean, if you're busting your ass, like, yeah, you should get paid accordingly, but there's so many people that are out there that are just hyper entitled. And California, BPT knows, California is not cheap to live here. But damn. And then the problem is that you've got all of these other jobs that their prices didn't increase. Like did not increase their employees' pay. And then that causes a problem because those employees are going to be like, well, I can make more working fast food. But now the problem is that all of the fast food places, the fast food places are now getting rid of jobs. Say, oh, you guys want $20 an hour? Cool. We'll pay it because we have to. But now we're getting rid of your job. And we're going to put in a robot. Or we're going to do all this other stuff. All right, that looks clean and organized, right? I mean, I don't know if it looks any different, but it looks different to me. See, that crap doesn't happen at a Chick-fil-A. They are so nice. No, exactly. People at In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A, they're like, holy shit. They're great. But man, these others, these others, man, they're just, and then it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, making progress. All right, so we have these two builds. I don't know what I'm going to do with these builds yet. These builds just keep collecting dust. They're great builds, but I'm going to put them back here for now. This one I need to take apart, but I've got so much other stuff to take apart that it's like, It's just one more thing on the list. Ad break. Okay, yeah, people don't realize when minimum wage goes up at a fast food place, that means food costs go up. Well, it's the financial institution itself is a failure of a system. And I'm not. Listen, I don't agree with communism. Okay, I don't. But the financial institution as a whole is a failed system. The reason why is because at some point it's a catch-22. If you increase the price of goods and services, then the cost of goods and services will go up. So basically, like if you increase the wage, then the costs of those goods and services will go up. But if you increase those costs of goods and services, then your wage has to go up to match it. And that's where a problem is. So, because over 10 years ago, when I was doing a bread route, I was delivering stuff to a Sonic. The manager of the store owned 40% of the store. Minimum wage first increased. He had to get rid of 3 employees, and the company raised $1 on every item on the menu. Absolutely. And the buns used to be 4, and then they turned into 3.5. Right. So, and that's the thing too. That's why I don't go to Subway anymore, because a $5 footlong has now become a $10 footlong, and instead of being a foot long, it's now 11 inches, and it's more narrow. So you're getting less meal and paying more money. And I can go to Stater Brothers and get a ginormous sandwich for $15 that has 3 types of meats that are stacked that high, and it'll feed my entire family for lunch for $15 instead of, and maybe I have to buy a couple bags of chips. But it has gotten to the point where if we go to Taco Bell, it's $70 for a family of 4. And I'm not even kidding. McDonald's, $60. Wiener Schnitzel, $60. In-N-Out, $50. Maybe 40. 40 to $50. My first job I ever got was helping my parents out with the paper route when I was 10 years old. When I turned 18, I got my own route, and I ran it for another 10 years. I was making really good money when I was doing that job, but then they had pay cuts. I was delivering almost an entire square mile, and it just wasn't worth it anymore. Right. Because customers don't want to pay more. Plain and simple. So then I got a warehouse job with a local company delivering school supplies starting at $7.50 an hour. It was a big pay cut when I was making before. Yeah. But that's the thing. The issue is I don't want to buy I don't, as a consumer, I don't want to pay $20 for a burger unless it's a gourmet burger. But the problem is now pay, like the hourly rates and basically employee wages has gone up so much that $20 burger is now a $40 burger, and that $5 burger is now a $20 burger. And it's like, but I'm not getting anything different. Like a shitty McDonald's burger used to be, well, I remember the days of it was like 25-cent Tuesday. It was like 25-cent Tuesdays, where you go to a McDonald's and they were like a single hamburger was 25 cents, and you could get 5 for $1. Because I remember me and my friends going in and slapping down a $5 bill and walking away with, a shit ton of burgers, and it would feed all of us. But yeah, my brother says around here, fast food places minimum wage keeps going up. Maybe he won't be a school teacher anymore. Well, and that's the thing. School teachers, for the most part, have to have a master's degree now to teach. Or what I'm going for is their a CTE certification or credential, to where, based on my 25 years of photography experience, sales experience, I can teach those subjects. But I won't get as much as teachers get paid. But teachers pretty much have to have their master's degree to become a teacher. And what are they getting paid? $60,000 a year, $70,000 a year, if they're lucky, if they've been doing it for a while. And if you were to have the same degree in business, in fact, if you had a bachelor's degree in business, you could be making $125,000 a year. But you have a bachelor's degree in teaching, you're getting paid 50, 60. And that's why you have a lot of teachers leaving the industry, because teachers are getting paid minimum wage pricing and having to do way more work. So what's the point? The only teachers that are staying in the industry are those that have been doing it forever. So they have tenure and they have job security and all of that, and they're getting paid decently. But there aren't a whole lot of teachers that are moving into the industry. A lot of people don't want to be teachers anymore. And that's a problem. Otherwise, it's the people who love the job. They love reaching out to students, and they love that part of the job. So it's not about pay. But at some point, it's got to be about pay, because they've got to have a pay increase. And that's the thing, too, or they have to live their life. But that's the thing, too. When my wife, because I didn't graduate college, and I didn't have any college debt. I paid for everything out of pocket. I had a job. And that's why it took me longer. That's why I didn't finish. Or that's one of the reasons. But the issue is that it's come down to, when I was going to school, and I went to a JC, I went to a junior college or a city college, it was $15 a unit. Now it's $1,500 a unit. Yeah, that's what my brother loves doing. He's a math teacher. He loves reaching out. He's a math teacher. He loves reaching out to them. Oh, and he coaches the varsity soccer team. Yeah, I originally wanted to be a PE teacher, but I fell into photography, and I was able to work right away and make good money. And I was progressing really well in the career. But I mean, it's definitely difficult. It's definitely difficult. But I mean, like I said, when you're talking about $1,500 a unit, $2,000 a unit, and you're going for a teaching, I mean, it's now the average. What is the average? Let's see, average. Cost of a bachelor's degree. Just give me the number. The average cost of attendance for a student. Attendance, not books, not nothing, anything like that. Average cost of attendance for a student living on campus at an in-state public four-year institution is between $27,146 per year or 109, and I'm going to round up. So $27,000 per year or $109,000 over the course of 4 years. Out-of-state students pay $46,000. It's like $45,700 per year, or $183,000 over the course of 4 years. Private nonprofit university students pay almost $59,000 a year, or $235,000 over the course of 4 years for a bachelor's degree. For a bachelor's degree. Let's do and I'll show you the screens. See, look. Here are the numbers. Now you change it to master's degree, which is basically what a teacher is needing now. The cost of a master's degree typically ranges between $56,000 and $75,000 depending on the school, the major, and the length of the program. The average cost of a master's degree is basically $60,000, $59,684. A master's degree in education costs $42,000. Now again, that's just for the 2 years. That doesn't include the 4 years of college that you and we won't even go into doctorate. I mean, hold on. Yeah, when I was going to your community college, I was studying I was studying to be a architect and I was paying my own way. I even have special help with my dyslexia and learning disabilities. I had 9 credits of AutoCAD. 3 of them were hand drawing classes, but I ran out of money when the housing bubble happened. Yeah. Yeah. Eyes are so well away tonight. Man, Dick Van Dyke is 98. She likes home with me tonight. Oh. Well, anywho, I didn't get a chance to work on my big R2-D2 Lego set last month, so I'm still 3 Lego sets behind. I didn't get one for Father's Day. Yeah, the 2 sets I have, the Detector's Office and Roller Coaster. That's cool. I have a huge backlog. I mean, this is my backlog all right here. It's gotten shorter. It's gotten shorter, and then I have stuff up top. And up here I have one of the roller coasters. I have a couple the what is it? 10261. Yeah, that's the one you have. I have one of those up there, new in box. I have a Palace Cinema. I have 2 assembly squares. I have a corner garage. I have a brick bank. I have a Spider-Man bridge attack 76057. I have the Disney train station. That's a passenger train set. I have 2 Disney castles. I have a few other things up there. And then over here, I have some Bricklink Designer Program sets that I have still yet to do. I have the new Ninjago City or the Ninjago Markets that I have yet to build. I have a lot of Mocs that I have yet to finish. I also have my city that I'm still working on, but not really working on. I have a lot. I'm currently working on this. I'm working on a lot, but I'm not working on a lot. That's the problem. It's like I'm trying to work on stuff, but it's just life happens and you just can't get stuff done. I need to sort. I need to be more organized so I can even build. I mean, it's just. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. It is a lot. All right. I've been going for a couple hours. I need to get in and eat some lunch, so I'm going to head out. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I might come back out tonight. I'm not sure. I still have a lot to do. A lot to work on. It's getting a bit hotter. It's about 80 degrees right now. Um, I haven't built in a while, so not sure. But yeah, fun stuff. Thanks. Well, you have a good one. Yeah, you too. Again, thanks for coming out. I really do appreciate all the love and support, and we will see you next time on 36.